As of October 2022, 20 million Nigerian children have been out of school or are out of school. What plans do you have that will work in tandem with this increased funding to tackle the issue?
Nigeria has about 20 million out of school children. Yes, you heard me right, 20 million out of school children. This is more than the population of some countries in the world. 20 million out of school children. And the present government is doing nothing to address this situation. So guys, during this session, Mr. Peter Obi was asked what he's going to do when he comes into power as the next president of Nigeria. Mr. Peter Obi explained why he keep insisting that he's going to invest radically in education, because education is the only thing that will help you to have a productive society. When you educate your people, you can easily make them productive. So guys, let me allow you listen to this session and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and turn on your notification bell for more uploads.
As she starts and opens the floor for us. Please put your hands together for Folawe.
Thank you very much. And good afternoon, everyone. And a huge well done to the organizers of this event. My name is Folawe Omekole. I'm a social entrepreneur, and I've dedicated my life's calling and purpose to working in education. And I believe that for any nation to truly reach its fullest potential, it would have to invest in education. And so I'm very delighted this afternoon to be engaging with you, Mr. Peter Obi, on your vision for education in Nigeria. And I'll go real quick to my question. My first question to you, sir. As of October 2022, 20 million Nigerian children have been out of school or are out of school. Despite the government's efforts through programs such as Better Education Service Delivery for All Children and the Open School Program, the number has continued to increase, almost doubling in the past 2 years. In a past interview, you mentioned that you believe that the solution to this problem lies in investing more money in the education sector. Considering the high levels of corruption in this country and other existing problems in the education system, what plans do you have that will work in tandem with this increased funding to tackle the issue? That'll be my first question.
Let me start. Let me stand on all existing protocols. And first, plead with all of us. I know you did ask me a question, but I need 2 minutes to explain one or two things. I want to plead with all of us. What I've always pleaded with people. What we say today is that we're coming to do youth dialogue, and I plead with all of us. What we are here to do, and what I want us to do, is far more serious than issue of taking picture, being excited about me or anything, because we're near collapse, and nobody wants to be a refugee. So drop everything tonight, this morning, this afternoon, about His Excellency. My name is Peter Obi. I'm applying for a job of serving this country, and it's very serious. Leadership and what I do in office must be demand-driven, not supply-driven. And if it's going to be a demand-driven, that is what we are here. I want you to get out your phone. When they ask question, listen to what I'm saying. Tape it so that tomorrow you can say, I met this man. He said he would do this. Look at what he's doing. What we've been doing in this country is that people get up, we don't listen to them, we don't hear what they say. When they go into the office, they start doing the opposite. And when you ask them, they said, oh, that's not what I said. Or what I saw when you entered. What were you seeing when you were promising? We want you, so please, let's take it more serious. It is a serious engagement. I didn't know Chinasa. I'm meeting the young lady here for the first time today. Maybe we met one or two places, but she's been consistently texting me and sending me message every day. And I said, okay, whatever this woman is doing, let me follow her to the place. Whatever it is. People ask me, as I was coming here today, everybody was asking me, this place is going, do you know this place? I said, I don't know the woman, but she's been consistent saying, you need to sit down and talk with the youth. For me, I don't care whether these seats are filled, even if there are 3 youths here who are serious. I want to discuss with those 3 youths. So I didn't leave my place to come here to listen to music or dance. I left to come here to discuss with 1 or 2 youths I found. Societies are not changed by everybody. Few people change society. For me, she's a change agent. That's why she can text me every day. Otherwise, she didn't text me to come for her birthday. She texted me and said, the youth wants to dialogue with you. So I followed her. She could have been anybody. Yeah, like I said, everybody was asking, do you know her? Have you met her? I said, I don't know, I've met her. She's not going to kill me. Let me go there. Whatever I see, I take. So it's very serious. So back to your question. The reason why I said is that I want us to take it serious. 1 hour, if we're 2 of us here, I want to answer the questions. I also want to learn. I don't know everything. Anybody who knows everything to me is an idiot. It shouldn't be seen around me. I want to learn equally. I want to know, because by listening to you, I'm learning also. I don't want to know what to do. The main job of a leader is to listen and learn. Aisha will tell you, we argue from time to time and say, Aisha, if I know everything, you think I will be here. I don't know everything, so I'm also learning. Very good question. One of the reasons why Nigeria is where we are today, number 1 reason is education. It's improved everywhere on the surface of the earth. That the more educated you are, the better, more developed you are. In fact, what differentiates a developing and underdeveloped place is education. Nothing else. Because while you can say that the measure of development is Human Development Index, if you look at it, life expectancy, which is supposed to be number 1, is health. You can't talk about health, you have to talk about education. The other is number 3, number 2 is the education, number 3 is per capita income. You can't improve people's per capita unless they're educated. So you can't have 20 million people out of school and you won't be going through the problems, among other things, like having 1.3 million people living in poverty. Education, we need to do more investment in education. I know you brought the issue of corruption. Yes, what is invested has not been properly managed. But even that investment is too low for a country of our size. I have checked it across at least a dozen countries. It is unacceptable. If you go today, our national education budget for the past 5 years, 6 years actually, and when I talk about 6 years, I'm talking about between 2016 and 2021. It's about 3.6 trillion naira. 6 years. That is not up to 1 year of South African budget in education. In 2021, their budget is 387 rand, 387 billion rand. If you convert it with the rate of exchange and convert our own with the rate of exchange, you find out that what they spend in 1 year is about what we spent in 6 years. South Africa is 60 million, we're 200 million. That's supposed to be the second biggest economy in Africa. Go and compare with Ghana. I compared it with I don't want to even go to places like Indonesia, perhaps the same thing, Philippines and everything I show you. It is too low. We need to increase our education budget, and what still, our education budget in 6 years, even combined with health, is not up to our expenditure this year on subsidy. Nobody does that. You cannot subsidize fuel and not spend on education. How do you solve this? You need to increase your spending. You need to increase your supervision in education. Education is one aspect where I would say, as governor of Anambra State, we moved education from low to high. When I became governor, we had these 2 issues in education. One is that Anambra of secondary schools and primary schools being closed for 2 years. 2001 and partly 2002 was underfunded, poorly supervised, and we had a case where we had a girls-boys ratio that was very troubling. We had 80% of the schools were girls, 20% were boys. So the boys didn't find any reason to go to school again. So it was a huge problem we needed to tackle. The result is, I don't need to stand here telling you what we did and what we didn't do. All I can say to you, today in Anambra State, which you can go and verify, you see that the students, the boys have overtaken the girls again. How did we bring them back to school? We didn't have to feed them. We didn't have to do anything. We went all the way to start first that we returned the schools to the missionaries who were the owners, funded them directly. That's where the corruption you're saying is. But I give you an example of what happened to us. That we have universal basic education in Abuja. They receive the money for education. We have the same thing in the state. We have the same thing in local government. So when money is received from Abuja, it comes to the one in the state. The one in the state goes through local government before it gets to school. So we say, well, listen, why can't the money go from UBEC to school? Because we find out that all these toll gates, by the time the money gets to its destination, is reduced. So we decided to abolish the toll gate. There's no need, money must go direct to school. The first memo I got is that is not how it's done. We are supposed to do contract. I said, why can't the principal be in charge? Why can't we give the principal the money and hold him responsible for the contract? Why must we go and do contract and worry ourselves with the principal and everybody? Since the money is meant for school, give it to the principal. Let the teachers and the parent association manage the money. The result was phenomenal. And that's what we did. So we gave the money back to the school. Our performance or non-performance reduced. In fact, in one of the videos being circulated now, you see where Governor Wike then as Minister of Education said that when they came here, because petition got to the president, now we were going, or I was going, not going through the financial guideline. Financial guidelines that they will go through all these toll gates. But my own was that they will go straight to the school. So they said that it wasn't going through the financial and service guideline. So they sent people from Abuja to come and supervise the guideline. When they saw what we were able to do, they found out that how the guideline needs to go. Because it's not necessary. This money is here, school is here, let it go direct here. Why all this transit? So that's where the corruption is. Take money back to school. But we need to increase the funding, we need to increase the support, and that can only happen if we appreciate the place of education in development. These out of school children, we are mainly in the north. I said what I'm going to do with them. You would think they can learn. It's wrong. Shockingly, the so-called out of school children have all learned Quran. So what you need to do with them is to meet them where they're learning Quran and where they have the commands and teach them skill.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
If you teach them skill there, we're not the most populous Muslim country in the world. Indonesia is. Yet, Indonesia they don't have millions of out of school children. They don't have, their unemployment is under 10%. Egypt is a Muslim country. They too have less than 10% unemployment and they have skills. These are people who can learn how to be carpentry works, they can learn tiling, they can learn plastering. These are jobs that people are looking all over the world. If you go all over the world today, in the UK, everything, they are looking. If you go to Dubai, you find out that most of the cab drivers are from Egypt, from Indonesia, they are from all the Muslim, because they've been taught skills and they can speak English or French, as the case may be. In France, all the most cab drivers are from one of the Muslim countries or the other, and they're there. So ours is not unique. It's just that we must focus on how to teach these people skills which can help us. Today we are receiving $20 billion from remittances. We can actually export more people and double that. It's all part of engagement. In Philippines have ministry for overseas development and employment and everything. So it's not, we can organize all this. So for me, education is key. It's critical. I must be pursued. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So guys, we can all see that Mr. Peter Obi has great plans for Nigeria. Mr. Peter Obi is the only candidate that brings out time to engage with the youths. He wants to listen to them. He wants to understand their plights. He also wants to learn from their ideas, because I tell you, we have smart people in Nigeria. Nigerian youths are so smart. They are so intelligent. They have so many creative ideas in them. And this is why Mr. Peter Obi enjoys, coming close to the youth, because he feels he can also learn from the youth. So guys, did you enjoy this video? Please, if you did, why not smash that subscribe button? Give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you for watching and God bless you. Bye. Peter Obi,
Make welcome
now my president.
His
will be
Excellency.
Me, I want better tomorrow.
His Excellency, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. Please put your hands together. Welcome, sir.
Mr. Peter Obi in the building.
Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep
Let's
clapping.
welcome our incoming
Keep
president.
clapping. PO in the building.
We are looking
Can I hear you shout? PO for